Seriously, can I do it? Maybe if I had a more expensive fan. Nope, that's not working. How do they do it? Oh, I love it. Well, that's the end of that fan. Should have known it was hanging on by a thread. Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my May beauty favorites. Where it's at for me lately is really skincare. I've had more opportunity to really hone in on my skin because I'm at home. So I've been doing quite a bit of skincare, hair care, those kind of things, but I do have some makeup products to share with you as well. So we're going to start with skincare. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is this Purity Made Simple, and it's by Philosophy. This is actually a holiday version of this cleanser. I purchased it during the holidays for $15. I actually gifted this one as well. I used to get quite a few deluxe samples of this, but this was the first time I actually purchased it. This is really good cleanser, and I would say it is probably one of my top cleansers, in my top 5 as far as being effective. It won't irritate your skin. It's really simple. You put it on your face and you lather it with water and rinse, and your skin is going to feel soft and clean. It removes makeup. It does the job without tightening your skin. You know, some cleansers make your skin feel really tight when you're done. This does not do that. This is going to last me a long time. That's one of the reasons I like it, because you get so much for what you pay for. The next product I want to mention is Milk Vegan Milk Moisture. I got it in gratis. And how cute is this packaging? It's so youthful and vibrant and looks like summer. So I love this lime green yellow packaging, and you have a little top here, and then that's your product. This moisturizer I think is meant for maybe normal and dry skin, but look at how thick this is. Because I am combo, I do get oily in my T-zone. What I like to do is apply this either at night, or if I'm gonna be staying at home and I'm not going anywhere, and I don't mind if it's a little bit heavy and I'm not putting on makeup, that's when I'll use this. Sometimes I feel dry and I want to add moisture, but I don't necessarily want a heavy moisturizer on if I'm wearing makeup. But it is very, very, very good. I've enjoyed it this month. My voice is a little raspy today for some reason. Bear with me. This is pure cold pressed Rosehip seed oil. It is an antioxidant rich facial oil that delivers natural vitamin A. So I've had this a while. Good Molecules sent this to me. I'm on their PR list, and they send me quite a bit of their skincare, and I've had it a while. I've tried it, but I just hadn't been using it regularly. Recently, I decided to break it out. It was just to add additional moisture. I was using it alone. One night, I decided to mix it with my Lala Retro Whipped Cream. And this one is by Drunk Elephant, and it has the 6 rare African oils in it. And I talk about this one all the time, and it pumps out right here. So I mixed the two of these together, and I felt like I was in heaven. Died and going to heaven. My skin felt so baby soft, smooth. I will use these together day or night, and it's when I'm not applying makeup is when I will use these. But together, this combo right here, This is an affordable brand that you can purchase from Beautylish. This is amazing. My skin felt so great. Just try it, guys. Try it. Speaking of Good Molecules, this is the overnight exfoliating treatment. It's formulated with 10% AHA and BHA to resurface and renew. So you put this on at night and it exfoliates. You're not supposed to use this with products that have retinol in it, so be mindful of that. If you purchase this, make sure that you read the directions. And I feel like I've talked about this in a previous favorites, but I wanted to bring it up again because I watched someone else's favorites video and they mentioned something. So when I used it the next time, I tried to pay attention to my skin to see if I had that same effect, and they were correct. So what the person said is that when they use this, any bumps or any type of texture, little fine bumps that might have been coming up on their skin, that if they use this the next morning, the texture was better or it was gone. And they're right. I think that I have a little bit of eczema or something that happens here under my chin, and I will actually get like a dry patch right here. It was happening. It was starting to happen. So last night I applied this and I tried to pay close attention to what happened in this little area where I have the dry patch, and today it was gone. It was gone. It doesn't irritate my skin. I can feel a little bit of tingle when I apply it, but it's not irritating, and it exfoliates overnight and takes that layer of skin off your face that you don't want, that unwanted layer. Very affordable. Go to Beautylish. They have a ton of skincare, and this is very, very good. I use this about once or twice a week, and I love it. My final skincare item is this by Drunk Elephant, and I have to look it up because I got it in gratis, and they cover the name. This is the F-Balm Electrolyte Waterfacial Mask. Hydratant, maybe what it says. This is something that you put on overnight as a facial mask, like a sleeping mask. It really feels like a heavier moisturizer. It has vitamin F micro beads in it and says sodium PCA, and it has a little piece here that covers the pump, and then you just push down and you take about 4 or 5 pumps. It tells you how many pumps of this to use. You just smooth it all over your skin, and it's going to feel amazing when you wake up. A cooling, hydrating overnight mask that plumps with an electrolyte cocktail while supporting the skin's natural acid mantle. And it's for all skin types, and it's good for loss of firmness and elasticity, dryness, dullness, and uneven skin tone. I've been trying this, and I just feel like my skin feels amazing when I wake up the next day. So it is definitely a really, really good sleeping mask that helps, you know, boost that moisture, and it softens the skin overnight, and I've been loving it. So I've been using this in the month of May. So let's move on to a few makeup products. I know you guys are ready for the makeup, right? This is a lightweight favorites month. I've been using the same foundations. Do I have a concealer this month? Nope. Same concealers. Nothing's changed as far as favorites there. I've talked about this before. This is the BECCA Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And I don't use this all the time, but I have been using it quite a bit recently. The older I get and the more I have dark circles, the more I need a color corrector. With this one, I just dip my finger in and I just tap, tap, tap a little bit where I have my dark circles, and then I'll follow with concealer. I typically use this when I have a more natural concealer on that doesn't cover my dark circles as much. I don't have it on today, but I have been using it recently, especially with my Armani concealer. I like to use this. A lot of my concealers are full coverage, but I can still see the dark circles. But with this, it just wipes them out. If you're a person who doesn't wear concealer, you could get away with just wearing this under your foundation and you're good to go. I use this to create the makeup look that I was wearing in my #1 product 10 brands video, and I actually have filmed that makeup look but haven't posted it yet. It's called something else. It is the Lilly Lashes times Sephora Gold Digger face palette. What I like about this one the most, I like all these products. I've tried everything, I think, except maybe this highlighter here. I don't think I tried this, and I haven't used it very much, but I still wanted to mention this because this is so warm and beautiful on the skin, this particular like contour shade, and I really like fell in love with it. It's just a really pretty color. It's sort of a neutral brown, looks really good on my skin tone. I use the blushes. This is really not something I need. That one is too light for me, but I think that these are really great shades for light to medium skin tones, and moving into deep. If you're much deeper, then you might not get the most use out of this, but this is a really good face palette. I did enjoy it, and I just wanted to mention it to you guys. I wore this MAC Peaches blush. I have hit pan. Do you see this? Do you see? Hitting pan on a blush is significant. Like, I've had this a while, a few years, but it's not like I've had it forever, ever. But this is Peaches, and it's probably one of my top blushes. It is a matte blush, and I went back to it recently and have forgotten how much I like a matte cheek. Lately, I've been using a lot more luminous products, so this is a matte blush, and I had it on in all of the videos where I had on the orange and white top. I was wearing the MAC Peaches blush, and my cheek was beautiful. So I've been grabbing it a lot ever since I filmed that video. I don't know what made me wear it that day, but I did, and I was like, okay. MAC Cosmetics makes excellent blushes. You cannot go wrong with their blushes. They are beautiful, and Peaches is wonderful. One of my all-time favorite blushes. I'm all out of order with makeup, guys. I wanted to mention the GUERLAIN Météorites. I talked about it in my haul video, and 4 Golden is the shade of this one. This is what it looks like on the inside here, and this is so pretty. It's so beautiful. I watched another YouTuber talk about this, and I've just been like taking one of my animal hair brushes and just buffing it into the skin, and it just gives you this beautiful airbrushed look, and it's very, I think, subtle. Swirling it here like this, but I love these brushes because you can go in even with all of this makeup. You know, you already have your face on, and you can buff this in, and it's not really taking away from the blush or the highlighter that I'm wearing already. I've never experienced that with any type of brush other than the squirrel hair brushes. I'm telling you. You can buff away without feeling like you're going to disturb your makeup with these. Something like this brush, this is a I always say this wrong, guys. I think it's CHIKUHODO. These brushes are amazing. You need something soft if you're gonna use this, something that allows you to really buff it into the skin. And I'm okay with the shade. I think it does have more tint, like red in it. I would at some point love to go back and get that medium shade so that it's a little more translucent on me, but this is so nice. It does have a lot of fragrance, and I initially said it lingers, but lately I guess I'm getting used to it. I don't really smell it that much, but these are very good, and I'm so happy I have them. A beautiful finishing powder, and it just adds an airbrushed look to your face. This is the original no color RCMA powder, and I want to mention it because I use this powder so much all the time, but I've been grabbing it a lot in May. I love this under the eyes. It's such a finely milled powder, and it doesn't cake my under eyes, and it brightens. It's a no color powder, but it goes on pretty white, and it just brightens the under eye, and it is very smooth. And we used to talk about this powder all the time, but lately nobody's talking about it. No one's talking about it anymore, even though I think a lot of people still use it. It's one of those staple pieces that you will continue to use, but why talk about it anymore? Everybody knows about it. There may be some people watching who are new to makeup and don't know about this powder yet, and I had to purchase it online. I've had it forever, but I have used, you know, half of it at this point. You know, it opens like so, and I just usually tap it into the cap of another powder or on a paper towel. I've been in love with this Wayne Goss, the airbrush brush, and I just dip my brush into the powder, and I just do this to set my under eyes or to touch up, and so good. I'm quite surprised that this product is a favorite, because at first I was struggling with it to get a pretty look out of it and thought, do I need to take this back to the store? I kept working on it, and I got there. It comes in a velvet pouch. This is the Tom Ford eyeshadow quad that I purchased during the haul that I did, and this is De La Creme, 28 De La Creme. It comes with 2 little brushes here, but I'm gonna take them out so that I can show this to you. I went with a very safe choice when I purchased this, because this is $88. I did get it on sale, but I didn't want something that there might be a slight chance that I wouldn't like it. But then once I got this, I was like, what can I do, you know, with this? I kept working on it, and it was beautiful. Like, I have really enjoyed it. It has a transition shade. This adds depth and definition. You can either add this to your crease or on the side, or if you're doing a halo, you can put it on each side. And here are 2 shimmer shades. And at first I thought they're not the most pigmented shades, but here they are. They're extremely smooth shadows, and when they're on the lid, they're not thick and heavy eyeshadow, but they still show up for you. Like, they look like on my hand, especially that gold shade, that it's like, right? But once I get it on my eye, it's actually very beautiful, and I think it's very good on aging eyes as well. It just doesn't accent the wrinkles or the aging, you know, features in your eye. It just kind of smooths over it. This is really for people who like simple makeup, I think. People who like everyday looks and you don't want a lot of thought, that's the type of person who needs to buy this, is somebody who just likes to keep it simple. If you like glammed up makeup looks that are vibrant and colorful, this is not for you. I love the sleek packaging, and I'm very happy that I have it. This is a mascara that I was sent from Influencer, and it is from Wander Beauty, and it says Mile High Club Volume and Length Mascara. So that's what this one is for. And when I first got it, I was like, it's in a tube. I used it, and I'm still using it. It has the wand I like a fluffier wand, not rubbery. This is one of those formulas that I think lasts forever. Like, it has not gotten clumpy. I will empty this at some point. I don't know when, but at some point I will empty it, and that is when I will stop using it. Not because it began to get thick and clumpy. It hasn't changed as far as the consistency since I began using it, and I really like how my lashes look. They look very separated and long. My daughter even pointed that out one time when I was wearing this. This is still one of those mascaras that I've been grabbing when I do have it on. And even though I opened this a few months ago, remember when I tell you guys about mascara, you don't have to throw it away every, 3 months? You don't have to throw it away that soon. You throw it away when it begins to dry out and get clumpy, because that's when the bacteria sets in. This is not doing that. So we're still going. Wander Beauty Mile High Club. The lip combo that I'm wearing right now, that I'm not even sure if it's doing me justice. Let's touch up a little bit here. This is Pillow Talk. I have on my MAC cork liner, and I'm wearing Sugar Sugar. This combo is so good to me. It is just a combo that I like to wear, and when I'm wanting a very natural and nude lip like you see here, this is what I will wear. And this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk is just a very beautiful everyday look. It's pretty on its own, but I still say, you know, I like a lip liner with it, but it is pretty on its own. It's just a mauvey pink. I like to top it with gloss whenever I do wear it, but it's very comfortable. I think this is a matte formula, but it is not like super dry. This is the new combo I've been loving this month. I only have 3 of these, but I still wanted to shout out these Buxom glosses. I have Sugar, which is like a frosty color, and I love this one. It is very nude. I have White Russian. I also picked up Hot Toddy. This is what all 3 look like, and they're all basically different shades of nude. I love the plumping sensation of these. It's not too much. It's just a nice, refreshing, tingly, peppermint-y type of plumping sensation, and I love how they plump. I love how they wear. They don't get tacky on the lips, and they don't gather. They're just very, very comfortable. I also quickly want to shout out the Pat McGrath Ground Control lip liner. I don't talk about this that often because I don't wear it all the time, but lately I have been enjoying wearing this like around the perimeter of my lips when I am lining my lips, and then I will go in with cork in the center, and I've been loving that combo. So it adds a little bit of contoured effect to your lips, and that is the color. So if you have deeper skin than me, you will love this lip liner. I would love for them to come out with one just a little bit lighter. The next color, like Contour maybe is the name of the other one that I have, and it is too light. So there's a shade in between that I wish that she had, and maybe one day she'll do it. But right now I have been enjoying Ground Control by Pat McGrath. These are so creamy, and they stay put when you put them on. Amazing. I just want to briefly mention this lipstick. This is by Lancome, and it has a little button here, and you push it, it comes up. I wore this in a recent video as well, and it's just another pink, but I really liked the color. Not only the color, I just loved how this wore. It really filled in like the lines on my lips. It just made my lip look natural, and it wore a long time, and it didn't gather. It was definitely in keeping with Lancome's standard, and it is called Vintage Ruby, and it is number 306, Vintage Ruby. So again, you just push this button, pop up, and there you have it. And this is just a really good lipstick. That's what it looks like here. It feels so comfortable on the lips. I love it. And I might purchase some more Lancome lipsticks. Like this one. This is the Marc Jacobs highliner in, I think it's Blacker. is the name of this one, and it is a liner that doesn't sharpen, and I have so missed those. I got turned on to Urban Decay and they sharpen, but my sharpener always eats the pencil up, and I was buying them over and over again. So I made the switch to this. It stays put, doesn't move, and I am not losing all of my pencil in the pencil sharpener. So this is a winner, this is a keeper, and I will continue to use it, and I recommend it. Black is my thing, but it comes in a range of colors and I love it. I won't talk about this too much because I did just mention it a second ago when I was talking about powder. The CHIKUHODO brushes, as well as my Sonia G brushes and that Ciroc Beauty brush, oh, all of them are amazing. So if you ever want to try squirrel hair, CHIKUHODO is a great place to start, but this particular one, like if you just want to see what it's all about, like really, let's see what it's all about. I still would recommend to you guys to check this one out because it's only $35 and it gives you the squirrel hair experience without breaking the bank. It's very small and it seems like it will be insignificant, but I love using it under the eye. Today I carved this out with powder using this brush. I grab this brush daily, every single time I put on my makeup now, and it's at the point where I'm like, where were you? Where have you been all my life? Where have you been all of my life? It fits so perfectly here under the eye, and it's so soft. The Wayne Goss brush, the airbrush is the name of it, and it is amazing. First off, let me say, Huda Beauty used to make my favorite lash glue, and then she stopped making it. So then I had to go back to my House of Lashes product, and recently when I tried to repurchase it, it was sold out on their website. So I'm like, I gotta find some glue. This is I Envy. Was it less than $5? It was so cheap. I cannot remember, but I know it wasn't $10. And it's a super strong hold Everlash adhesive clear, and I don't typically like clear lash glue because I just see it on the lashes and I hate when that happens. But I was like, I'm gonna try it because this was the one Amazon recommended and it had a lot of reviews and a lot of people loved it. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure when I'm gonna go back and buy House of Lashes again because this stuff is good. So one thing I like about it is as it dries down, the white color that you see, like it does have a wand, so I like the ones where I'm actually using a wand to apply the lash adhesive, but the white color that I see on the lash just begins to get more and more clear, and it doesn't seem to leave a residue that can be seen on my lashes. I still go back with liner and cover anything anyway, but this seems to really dry clear like it says it does, versus some that say it dries clear and it's like it dries white. What I like about it is you're ready to put your lashes on in 20 seconds. I would recommend this if anyone is looking for a good lash glue. Now let's talk about hair care products and then I'm done. Hang in there with me. I think you want to hear about my hair care. It says r+co, and this one is Death Valley. That's the name of it. And this is bestseller, the quickest way to get volume and body, but it's a dry shampoo. This dry shampoo absorbs extra oil, adds texture for an untamed look. But what I like about it is the smell. Let's see, and just so you guys can see, you know, I'm gonna use a little bit of it. Notice that you don't see any white. Isn't that lovely? You know, it's not going on white on my hair. So that part is really nice. I love the smell of it and I think that it is great. It is a wonderful dry shampoo and I'm feeling like a little shine, a little something. It's like it's cleaning, but it's not making my hair dry. It still adds some moisture. I may have to purchase the larger size because I love this. I like this dry shampoo. I love that it's not going on white. I love that part, and the smell is just amazing. It's like beach wavy type of smell. I love this. I mentioned the Mori shampoo and conditioner in a previous favorites video. This is a mineral shampoo and conditioner that I was sent to review. I love the smell of it. It's sort of a very faint, light, citrusy, tangerine type of smell. Citrusy, tangerine, really? You remember Strawberry Shortcake? She had a friend named Orange Marmalade that was a black girl. She smelled like oranges. That's what this smells like. I love the shampoo and conditioner. I love that. But I really, really love the repairing mask. I used it last night. And look how I'm really going through it here. And I love the smell of their products. I love it. There's no added fragrance, but whatever it's made of is in here. It smells so good. And I'm telling you, it does smell like orange marmalade. That's who it smells like. Who? Like, I had an orange marmalade doll. I loved her. But this is so hydrated to the hair, and my hair is much more manageable and easy to comb after I use this system. But if I were going to tell you guys, if you were like, I'm not buying their entire system, I'm not buying it, I would still recommend that you try this repairing mask because it's an experience. I enjoy it. My final product here, this is the Mizani True Textures Curls, Coils, and Waves. And I got it from Sephora during my haul. It smells so good. Oh, I didn't realize how much I had missed this. Because remember I said I went to buy it and they were out of it. And so I just switched to something else. It's a curl defined pudding is what it says over here. What I love about this is my hair doesn't feel dry when I use this. Like if you wet your hair every day, sometimes products just can't get the moisture back. But this does a really good job of adding the right amount of moisture to my hair without my hair feeling greasy. I just like how my hair feels and looks whenever I use this product, and I'm so glad I have it back. Now that I'm back on board, I'm probably gonna keep using this for sure. So that concludes my video for today, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.